yeah, we're going back to the citadel, not back. Well, we haven't been in the citadel since we died for 2 years. Now we're coming back. Yep, everything full. Yep, let's go to the citadel. We're going to explore the citadel. It's so goddamn beautiful. Man, that was the place that me and Kate and Ash talked. It's like, man, this place is so big. I like that. I'm kind of sad that. Wait, could I save them both? I gotta. Could I save Kaden? Alright, so what? The assassin. Dossier, Tally, the Justicar. Like, who's that in the middle? And the Master Assassin. Wait, Master Thief. Okay, so I got 4 more. I like to have muscle. Ooh.
Commander Shepard, enter the password and receive a free gift. Please tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
Silence is golden.
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard. Kasumikoto. I'm a fan.
Of what?
Filled you in on the mission.
Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't come to see me sooner. My fault for being hard to find, I guess.
What's with the password and the sneaking around? Are you in trouble or something?
I'm the best thief in the business, not the most famous. Need to watch my step to keep it that way. I also needed to make sure all this was legit. And I have no doubts now. You're the real Commander Shepard.
Good to have you along, Kazumi. You ready to go?
I travel late. I've already slipped my things aboard your ship. I'm really glad you're helping me out with the heist. Can't wait to see how you look in formal wear.
I have a feeling you know something I don't.
I didn't tell you? They call me secretive. I'm looking for my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
If that's what Cerberus promised you, we'll get it done.
It'll be fun. And if we're lucky, you won't even have to draw your gun.
I like drawing my gun.
We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement. See you on the ship, Shepard.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
This recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight. Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Empress-class dreadnought accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light speed. It impacts.
Can I help you, sir?
It's been a couple of years since I passed through here. Security seems to have tightened a bit.
After the Geth attack, there was a review of security protocol. A few minor changes were made to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration. We apologize for the inconvenience.
You'd think a Geth would stand out.
Assumptions are dangerous. Be alert, be safe.
Thanks for your time.
Next.
I thought it might be nice to come back here and see how it's changed, but it's just like it was. Same dirty streets, same unrepentant scavengers, same revolving door prisons. Being security here is a terrible job. This is exactly why I left.
What is this crap?
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, sir. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're, dead.
I was listed as missing in action a couple of years ago.
Would you mind checking in with my captain? He can reinstate you in our system.
He's just past the scanners on your right.
You'll have to make him scream a little. He's not gonna tell you everything just because you ask.
I know, sir.
If you don't have the stomach or you're worried about being reported, I can take care of it.
No, sir. I can handle it.
Yes, I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My console says you're dead.
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually, you'd have to go through the station's security administration to reactivate your IDs, then to customs and immigration to regain access to the Citadel itself, and probably a stop by the Treasury. Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge. But I can see you're a busy man. So how about I just press this button right here, and we call it done?
Wow, that's funny, and I like
You're
it.
not big on formalities, are you?
I'm with them right up until they keep people from doing their jobs. There. I just saved you about 9 days of running around. That said, you should head up to the Presidium and tell them you're still alive. The Council probably wants to talk to the one who saved their scaly asses.
I will. Having access to the Council and the Spectre's resources would be useful.
Yeah. The Council can get anything. Best thing about working C-Tech is that any equipment, information, or money you need, you get. Anyway, something else you need? Or can I get back to work?
How did you end up working on the Citadel?
I started with the Alliance way back when, but the traveling was killing me. It's a shitty life if you're trying to raise a family and seeing your kids every 6 months. Joined C-Tech so I can stay in one place, put down roots.
You like life here on the Citadel?
Life here is good. Hell of a lot different than life back on Earth. I miss the food mostly. You just can't get sockeye salmon here on the station.
You ever get back there?
Earth, every couple of years, less and less all the time. But when I finish my stint with C-Sec, there's a nice little place in the foothills I'm going to retire to. Not that I'm retiring anytime soon.
Yeah, you like, I don't know, like 30 years old, maybe 31?
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Like, what is the human lifespan? Like, shoot, this is like a crazy sci-fi future, so we might be like, I don't know, like, we might be looking like a 30-year-old while we're 90 years old. Listen, what about this?
Good day, my friends. Welcome to the Citadel.
Since these stores are owned by the Council, do government employees get a discount?
Yes, in fact. What's your position?
I'm a former Spectre.
My goodness, I didn't know Spectres quit. I don't believe you qualify for a discount, though.
How about if I throw in an endorsement from the man who defeated Saren?
You are Shepard? My goodness. The increase in sales would certainly be worth offering a discount.
What do you need me to do?
Just voice your endorsement into my console.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Excellent. I will get my clerical VI to add it to our advertising immediately.
Alright. Alright, I don't need those. Look, oh, that much for a hamster? A space hamster at that.
So do you want to get one of the fish or maybe a launch ship?
How's a model ship supposed to remind me of the Citadel?
Like, ooh. Oh. News over here.
So what do you think? Maybe a shotgun?
I like the assault rifle. It's like a non-stop barrage of death.
If you could hit anything. What can I do for you?
Your expeditions might be a little tame for me.
Tame? A human can hardly take down a Pharaoh Varen, let alone a Shatha. Who do you think you are?
Well, my name's Shepard, and...
The Shepherd? The one that put down Saren Arterius?
Oh, you do know me.
By the spirits, Shepherd, in my store. I don't suppose I can convince you to record an advertisement for me.
Sure you could. Can we work out a discount?
A discount? I'd name my firstborn after you if you ask. Can we record it now? Just speak towards my console.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Yeah.
No other gun shop has that kind of endorsement.
Alright. Oh, Scanner pulse. Never true. Right, offhand animal pack. Best. Design? A new wave of military and police sniper rifle designed to overload active defenses of shields. Fires 3 shots each time pull the trigger.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Have you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet? I love that game. It's based on Turian mythology, but it's really fun. I hear it has 11 billion players.
Hey, is this the... He said something about this.
Who would be?
Hear about anything interesting going on around here?
Sir Ranks. You wanna know what's going on? I don't know why humans are yet.
I'm done for now.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Dang. Oh yeah, she wanted a brandy. That'd be something here. I got a package. Talking to a Solarian, then he said he had a package. Look for a package in the Citadel and something in the Premier.
The people want to hear your story, Shepard. But time. Khalees have been seen in Al Jalani, Westerland News. I interviewed you 2 years ago when you first became Spectre. You presented your case very well on camera. Do you have a minute?
What, so you can try to do another smear job on me?
Now, Shepard, you may object to my methods, but we're on the same side. You're back, your news. I just want to give your story its due. Sources claim you were at the heart of the Presidium during the Battle of the Citadel. It's fair to say the course of the battle hinged on your words. If true, you told Admiral Hackett to assist the Destiny Ascension, costing hundreds of human lives, and securing the continued dominance of the Citadel Council.
The Turians lost 20 cruisers. Figure each had a crew around 300. The Ascension, the sorry dreadnought we saved, had a crew of nearly 10,000.
But surely the human cost.
The Alliance lost 8 cruisers. Shenyang, Emden, Jakarta, Cairo, Seoul, Cape Town, Warsaw, Madrid. And yes, I remembered them all. Everyone in the 5th Fleet is a hero. The Alliance owes them all medals. The Council owes them a lot more than that. And so do you.
Commander Shepard, first human Spectre, hero of the Battle of the Citadel. Check it. We get it? Great. We'll rush on my own show.
Yeah, better be. Talking all that smack, thinking I'm a crazy fool. Nah. Yo, you don't know who the hell I am. I'm goddamn Commander Shepard. Fuck a drunk.
Games you like to trade in? You get 2 credits toward a new game.
Wait, 2 credits for a game? God damn, that's cheap. Every new game. God dang. That's better than paying $60 for a goddamn game. Or at least 70. That's crazy. And knowing that they're just rushing it. It's not even polished yet.
I heard that those lakes up on the Presidium are filled with fish. Not.
I hear this is the best place for food on Carawar.
Preserves?
You heard wrong.
Yeah.
This is the best place for food on the whole damn Citadel.
Alright, yeah, so let's just make our way down. How far do I have to go? Oh yeah, then I gotta go to the Presidium.
Greetings, Earth Clan. You will find many excellent ships for sale here.
This what passes for food out here. My tastes run more along.
This clan.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to take a statement here.
There's nothing to talk about. She stole my credit sheet. Arrest her.
I did not! Just because I'm a Quarian!
I need you to stop and take a deep breath.
You're mocking me, Earth Clan. Just because the Vol Clan need.
It was a poor choice of words, sir. I apologize.
I'll see if I can find out what happened.
Sir, this is a C-Sec matter. We'll do all we can to resolve this. We don't need civilian help. If you do happen to find the chit, please let one of our officers know.
Let's go.
Be careful out there.
I just got a refund and exchange, and I was told to pick up a new one.
Wouldn't a refreshing, delicious Chivari sports drink hit the spot right now?
Look, it took me a long time to get this refund. It's a decision on Joe. He said there'd be one waiting for me.
Do you have the service order?
No, I got the refund, made the exchange, and then he said to go to the warehouse.
Alright, Something about our Immer shop.
You sent me here. Come on, why do I need a service order?
Good day, citizen. Welcome to the Certa Foundation outlet on Zakara Ward.
I couldn't help but notice your prices. They seem a bit steep.
With respect, the Foundation is not concerned with profits. A portion of our sales funds research to cure genetic diseases.
You know what would make your services more popular? An endorsement from the man who defeated Saren.
Oh my! You're a shepherd, aren't you? I would be glad to give you my employee discount if you would do that for us.
It's a deal.
Just speak into my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard.
I'll work it into our advertising at once. Thank you.
We can use this.
Good day, citizen.
Avolas was in here not too long ago.
Not that I saw. He'd
Thanks for your
come
time.
back soon, Shep.
What do you think, Michael? Maybe the immunobooster is supposed to help with alien bacteria.
The primary head.
Welcome to Saran
Do I know you?
No, but I know you. Even a senile Hanar would remember the human who fought off the Geth. I thought you were dead.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot.
Please, look around the store. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Avolas was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit shit?
Oh, yes. He bought some environmental system drivers and then left without his chit. I didn't notice he'd left until he was already gone. If you see him, tell him I have it here behind the counter. It's a shame so few understand their own equipment.
You wouldn't believe how often I hear, why's the ship turning around? We're only halfway there.
Oh, I would.
You know, I like your products.
I'd be thrilled.
Don't worry about it.
Absolutely.
I'm Commander Shepard.
Alright, ooh, okay. Alright.
This might be useful.
Oh my goodness, I'm already out. I am in 4 credits now. I got 4-digit credits.
Better hat.
Please move along.
You forgot your credit sheet at Saronis Applications. The clerk holding it for you.
Oh. Well. The Quarian could have stolen it.
I'll close this event report, but I'll be watching you. Get a permanent residence or I'll run you in for vapors.
Are you two serious?
What?
You falsely accused this girl of stealing from you. All you have to say now is that she could have stolen it?
Now, just a minute.
And you? She gets arrested and insulted by this guy, and you throw in a threat to arrest her for vagrancy?
How about if I run you in for obstruction of justice?
You think you're gonna run in a former Spectre? I think both of you should get out of here.
Son of a...
Thank you. I wish I could give you something more than words.
Can you take care of yourself from here?
I guess. I mean, most nights I eat nutrient paste in a Turian shelter, but I'm surviving. Thanks.
Squad, GM. I think I got everything else. Yeah. Yeah, human embassy.
This meeting would be more productive if Udina was to join us.
My advisor is unavailable. As counselor, I represent the voice of humanity and the Alliance. Shepard will be here and... Oh, Commander! We were just talking about you.
It's been a long time, Anderson. I hope the last couple of years have treated you right.
There's some rough spots. It's good to have you back.
We've heard many rumors surrounding your unexpected return. Some of them are unsettling.
We called this meeting so you could explain your actions, Shepard. We owe you that much. After all, you saved our lives in the battle against Saren and his Geth.
Better remember.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists in the Terminus systems. Worse, we think they're working for the Reapers.
The Terminus systems are beyond our jurisdiction. Your colonists knew this when they left Council space.
You're missing an important part, Counselor. The Reapers are involved.
Ah, yes, Reapers. The immortal race of sentient starships allegedly being in dark space. We have dismissed that claim.
Shepard, no one else encountered the hologram on Hylos that told you the truth about the Reapers. Only you and your crew ever spoke with Sovereign. I believe you, but without evidence from another source. The others think Saren was behind the Geth attacks.
Saren was an organic. The Geth would never accept him as their leader. They only followed him because he was Sovereign's agent.
Saren was a compelling and charismatic individual. He convinced the Geth the Reapers were real, just as he convinced you.
It was part of his plan to attack the Citadel. The Reapers are just a myth, one you insist on perpetuating.
We believe that you believe it, but that doesn't make it true.
I kept Saren from conquering the Citadel. I sacrificed human lives to save this council.
We are in a difficult position, Shepard. You are working for Cerberus, an avowed enemy of the Council. This is treason, a capital offense.
That's too far. Shepard is a hero. I'm on this council too, and I won't let this whitewash continue.
Maybe there is a compromise, not a public
whitewash,
given your ties, but something to show peripheral support.
Shepard, if you keep a low profile and restrict your operations to the Terminus systems, the Council is willing to offer you reinstatement as a Spectre.
What does that mean? Will I need to start filing reports?
That won't be necessary. This is a show of good faith on our part.
We cannot become involved in an investigation regarding the missing colonies in the Terminus systems, but Spectre reinstatement shows our support of you personally.
I accept the offer. It's good to have the Council on my side.
Good luck with your investigation, Shepard. We hope for a quick resolution and a quick end to your relationship with Cerberus.
Well, that went better than expected. You realize the Council's offer is just symbolic. They won't actually do anything.
Even if they don't help, I might as well stay on good terms.
True enough. Don't worry about the Council or the Alliance. I'll find some way to keep them off your back. Shouldn't be too hard. As long as you keep to the Terminus systems.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard, what are you doing here?
Stop by to see how Anderson was doing.
You don't have to cover for me. I invited Shepard here to speak with the Council. We just finished our meeting.
What? Consular, do the words political shitstorm mean anything to you?
The Council reinstated Inspector status. They're just happy I'm staying up with the terminus systems.
Yes, I could see how that arrangement works best for both sides. But you really shouldn't have taken a step like this without consulting with me first, Counselor.
I don't answer to you, dear. Why don't you go to your office and think about that for a while?
Of course,
Damn.
Counselor. Good day to both of you.
Sorry about that. Udina's never gotten over the fact that I got the council position instead of him. Sometimes I need to put him in his place.
Udina's just doing his job.
True enough.
Being an ass?
Excuses. And if you want something done on the Citadel, he knows who can make it happen. Plus, he's always happy to attend all those formal diplomatic functions I can't be bothered with.
How've the last couple of years treated you?
Serving on the council isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
How've the last couple of years treated you?
Serving on the council isn't how I planned to. Knowing the truth
Okay,
about
yep.
it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying.
Forget Udina and the council.
I'm too old to go racing across the galaxy. Much as I complain, I've got an important job to do here. The front line. That's got to be yours.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk, I'll be here. Just do me a favor and be careful. You can't trust Cerberus.
Can't trust Cerberus.
Change of plans, Commander. Urgent message coming in from the loose man.
Are you serious?
To speak to you in a debriefing.
Is he gonna? He's gonna speed up my process.
Shepard, we got a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the Collectorville. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the Collectors. Find us a way to get to their home world.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Already sent. Once you're aboard the ship, establish an uplink with Edie. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good, Shepard.
Coordinates much dead. Let's go find us a collector ship.
Like they're just straight taking me there. Oh my goodness. I'm just straight going there now. I need head hitters. Like, I'm surprised. Like, give me some time, man. Give me some time.
We have a visual on the collector ship, Commander.
Very low emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold.
That thing is massive. How the hell did the Jins take it out?
Radar scans do not detect any hull breaches on the side facing us. I detect no mass effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
This is a little too early. I'll say that right now. And I didn't upgrade those weapons. I gotta be on my toes.
Never seen a shit like this before.
Looks like a giant hive. Arachnid, maybe.
Penetrating scans have detected an access node to uplink with collector data banks. Shepard, I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on the horizon.
Maybe the defense tower softened it for the Turians.
Maybe the missing humans are on it. Unless they're dead.
The collectors use these containers on Horizon, but these are empty.
Small, like my tank. Bet they begged for mercy.
This looks bad.
Lots of dead meat.
Must have been used for testing. I'd say these subjects didn't pass.
There are worse things than death, like being a test subject for twisted aliens.
You're probably right. Doesn't feel much better, though.
Hey, yeah, my way. Collector technology. Got 4 digits. Get that.
That's a collector. Were they experimenting on one of their own?
Edie, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Data received. Analyzing. The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
Are they looking for similarities?
I have no hypothesis on their motivations. All I have are the preliminary results. They reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure. The Protheans.
My god. The Protheans didn't vanish. They're just working for the Reapers now.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
The Reapers didn't wipe out the Protheans. They turned them into monsters and enslaved them. Still, they're working for the Reapers now, and we have to stop them.
No species should have to suffer through that.
Let's find what we need before the collectors come to salvage this vessel. Move out.
The heck? Wait a second. Alright, at least slugs. Accuracy. It's alright. What has a armor shields, but on American. Ooh. Oh my goodness, which one do I want? Do I want the sniper? Or do I want the goddamn I want a gun. I hate that I have to choose. Like, there are still guns that I can pick up, which is so dumb. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in a goddamn video game. You gotta choose. It's like, you only get this one. But I want this 80 bullets, buddy.
Look on the ceiling. More of those strange pods.
Hundreds. How many are full?
Too many.
I detect no signs of life in the pod, Shepard. It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
Collect. Oh my god. See, that's what I need to find. How the heck do these rich people that I raid their base don't have this much money? Alright, yep.
Commander, you gotta hear this. On a hunch, I asked you to run an analysis on this ship.
Apparently, EM profile against data recorded by the original Normandy 2 years ago. They are an exact match.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years. Way beyond coincidence.
Something doesn't add up, Commander. Watch your back.
I like the story. It just I feel like I'm here a little too early.
That's big. They could take every human in the terminus systems and still not have enough to fill these pods. They're going to target Earth.
Not if we stop them.
I think this is all because of Shepard as well, man. He exceeded expectations to such a degree.
Looks like some kind of control panel.
Should be debt collectors. Something is wrong.
Edie, I'm putting up a bridge between you and the collector ship. See if you can get anything useful from the data banks.
Data mine in progress, Shepard.
That's not good.
That can't be good.
Everyone's all right, Joker. What just happened?
Major power surge. Everything went dark, but we're back up now.
I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems. Shepard, it was not a malfunction. This was a trap.
At least they're not stupid. They know Shepard's a threat and they're ready to get him.
I am having trouble maintaining connection. There's someone else in the system.
Oh, we got hostiles.
Established. I need to finish the download before I can override any systems.
Then you
Like I
better
should
get
have got the sniper.
Edie.
It's a heavy hand weapon.
You're up. Assuming direct control. Direct intervention is necessary. You will know on the ground now. One more.
Come on, Edie. Speed it up.
One more coming in. Control in the sky. The dead are useless. Up front.
Oh, he's coming to me. Because of shot.
My attacks will tear you apart.
Oh my goodness. He hit me with the woo woo.
Reestablished. I need to finish the download before I can override any systems.
This gun is.
Then you better get it done fast, Edie.
Oh my god, I should have got the sniper. Always get sniper. Sniper's good. Or can I get the gun later? Burns through armor.
On the ground now. This hurts you. Face your annihilation. Will no pain, Shepard. This hurts you. The forces of the universe bend to me. I must tear you apart, Shepard. I will. We are your genetic destiny.
Get us out of here.
Collector firewalls over
More coming. On the ground now. Last shot.
Back it up, back it up, back it up.
My attacks will tear you apart. Hey, Shepard.
Shepard, you must manually re-establish my link to the command console.
I have regained control of the platform, Shepard.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Edie.
I always work at optimal capacity.
Did you get what we needed?
I found data that would help us successfully navigate the Omega-4 relay. I've also found a Turian distress call that served as the lure for this trap. The collectors were the source. It is unusual.
Seems logical to me that they would have sent the initial message as bait.
No, it is unusual because Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols. He wrote them.
He knew it was a trap? Why would he send us into a trap?
We don't have time to throw blame around. We'll question him when we're out.
This is a bad time to become an optimist, Shepard.
Commander, we got another problem. The collector ship is powering up.
You need to get out of there before their weapons come online. I'm not losing another Normandy.
I do not have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Come on, let's move.
Alright, we gotta go. Good thing we don't have a timer. But this gun has damage, but it sucks.
Corner, take the door on your right.
Oh, they're taking damage. custom shot. Oh!
Firing on the impact shot.
I must tear you apart, Shepard. I will.
I believe I have more time for they force me into these things.
Enemy!
I need to get the cipher.
Yeah, right on your ass. You cannot resist. This is true power. Hostiles. I will direct this personally. On the ground now. You will not stop me.
There we go.
I'll put them down. You will know pain, Shepard.
Maybe later on when I a better weapon.
I'm opening a door on the far side of the room.
I missed. I ain't playing that game. You better sit down.
Enemies on our right. This should punch through their armor. problem here?
A temporary setback on firewall 3217. Rerouting commands to firewall 7164.
Is this it?
I have successfully opened a door on the opposite wall. I will keep it open as long as I can.
Hey, down there. That where we came in?
We better get close to the end. I'll take it.
Incoming! Go direct this first guy. Right on your ass. I will direct this personally. Fight as one. If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will. Wait, wait. Hostiles. We are the harbinger of your destiny. Will no pain, Shepard.
I'm taking fire.
Take your hits.
Commander, I hate to rush you, but those weapons are about to come online. I want to double time it, so we can leave before they blow the Normandy in half.
Elusive Man has a lot of explaining to do. Alright. That should have been more. Okay. Submarine gun. I want a better gun. Oh, I better get the goddamn sniper rifle. I better get that sniper rifle later on. That is so much money. The funding. Alright. That is 5 digits. I need more 5 digits.
Figure you've got a few words for him too.
Shepard, looks like Edie extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
She also discovered that the Turian distress signal originated from the collectors. There's no way you thought it was real.
Without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget Edie. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
I don't risk people. There are always alternatives.
You may not like being on the receiving end, neither would I. But the facts are with me. As much as we try to avoid them, these decisions need to be made. But more importantly, it paid off. Edie confirmed our suspicions. The Reapers and Collector ships use an advanced identify friend foe system that the Reapers recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
I'm guessing you have a plan.
We have a science team working on a derelict Reaper right now. I need you to go and pick up its IFF.
I get the feeling this isn't going to be a simple swing by and pick up our package.
We lost contact with Dr. Chana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. Now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
Edie, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Of course, Shepard.
So the elusive man didn't sell us out. Could have fooled me.
Lied to us, used us, needed access to the collector databanks. Necessary risk.
There really wasn't any other choice. Let's just hope this IFF works.
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the collector homeworld based on navigational data from their vessel.
That can't be right.
Edie doesn't make mistakes. The collector homeworld is located somewhere in the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction, space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the collectors don't have that kind of technology.
No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega 4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
Just because we can follow the collectors through the relay doesn't mean we can take them out. I don't want to go after them until I know we're ready.
Sooner or later, we need that IFF. I say, why wait?
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
The more people we have on our side, the better our chances of success. We need to keep building up the team.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
Ooh, this is a hard call to make. Alright, but first, investigate the Reaper. Oh, so that's giving me a choice. So let's build up my team first. Five, 9, Tech cooldown. Yep. Collector assault rifle. Effective answer. Ooh, okay. I feel like I should have got the sniper. I hope there's a chance that I can get a sniper later.
Commander, sorry I'm a little unfocused. Personal matter. It won't affect my duties.
Always have time for my crew. What is it?
As I said, it's a personal matter. I don't want to waste our time if it turns out to be a goose chase. But... well, I got pinged by a ghost the other night. Family.
I'm listening.
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gernsback, the ship my father served on. It sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and requesting a rescue. Shepard, that ship went missing 10 years ago. I hadn't talked to my father 3 years before that. I've buried everything but a body. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
I think you'd be more excited that your father might be alive.
He wasn't around enough for me to have bad memories. It's an old, well-healed wound. But if he's actually alive, I need help. I also want to note that it's not normal procedure for distress calls to be routed to the Normandy. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
I think we can spare the time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it will be good to close the record.
Okay. Shovels there. Paragon points. Collector.
Shepard, important news. Know you're busy. Have to deal with the collectors. Planning attack. Too important to wait. Just receiving data. Still processing, analyzing likely scenarios. Not sure how to begin. Too much intel. You remember my work? Studying the genophage?
I remember.
Didn't tell you full story. Discovered the Krogan population was growing too quickly. Overcoming genophage. Had to take steps. Personally, led a team created new version of genophage, released it onto Chanka, other colonies. Restabilized the Krogan population.
I doubt you wanted to give me a history lesson. What's going on?
Blood Pack mercenaries captured former team member. Malin, last seen on Tuchanka, might torture him, make an example. Recovering Malin would be a personal favor to me.
We'll go to Tuchanka and see if we can find your team member.
Appreciate it. My assistant, my student, want to see him safe. Malin last seen outside Urdnot territory. Scouts might have seen Blood Pack. Talk to them or
Urdnot. Urdnot Rex. Shout to Tuchanka.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Alright, I'll write messages. Thank you. You're not dead. You're alive. Oh, yeah! Emily Wong. Be well. Okay, let's talk. Okay, so we got 3 crew members. We got, Kasumi. Like, is she over here? What is this area? The bathroom.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all. I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change. Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius. Emphasis on the evil. People think he's a bad cook on purpose, like he's trying to teach them a lesson. I think his ramen is okay, but it's really hard to ruin ramen. what to do with myself. Not much call for thievery aboard a ship. The Red Rose. That used to be my calling card when I first started out. In place of whatever I took, I left a single red rose. It wasn't until I met KG that I realized how silly it was. He had a way of making you realize when you were just being sentimental. I stole that on a dare, believe it or not. There was a big museum show coming to Ilium. Artifacts from Earth going on tour. Very high security. KG dared me to steal this. So I broke in, hacked the security, put a few guards to sleep, and replaced the piece with a worthless duplicate. They never knew the difference. My first museum job. Nowhere near the last.
Oh yeah. Give her the bottle.
How may I help you, Commander?
I have a present for you, Doc.
Ceres ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now, you and me?
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I thought Alenka's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
Here's to the men and women of the Alliance.
May fortune find them all.
Oh, that's nice. Research discovered, and she's laid on her back. Here's scars. Ooh.
Weren't you originally stationed on Horizon?
Commander, those provisions you provided were perfect. I owe you. I've already thrown together some of my calamari gumbo. Here, try a bite. Truth told, it's based on an Asari recipe. Seems a little cannibalistic to me with their tentacle heads and all, but they ain't no good grub. Anyway, thanks again. You really came through.
Am I renegade? I didn't get no renegade for that. Oh my god, that's like I got renegade for cannibalism because I ate a piece of their head.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. Got something. I may need your help. You remember Sidonis, the one who betrayed my team? I found a lead on him. There's a specialist on the Citadel. Name's Fade. He's an expert at helping people disappear. Sidonis was seen with him.
Yeah, I do.
I've arranged a meeting. We'll meet him in the warehouse near the Neon Markets down on Secura Ward. Thanks, Shepard. I appreciate you taking the time to help me.
Alright, so now we got Miranda. I think we already got Kasumi's job.
Shepard, I find myself in the unpleasant position of asking for your help. Don't like discussing personal matters, but this is important.
Miranda, you're one of my crew. Tell me what's on your mind.
My father was extremely wealthy. He was the ideal daughter, and he paid a great deal to genetically tailor me. When I learned that my father was more interested in controlling a dynasty than raising a daughter, I left.
And I'm guessing he caught up with you.
My father has given up coming after me. And he's not stupid. He won't cross Cerberus. But this isn't about me. I have a sister, a twin, and he's still hunting her. Cerberus has kept her safe until now. She's living a normal life on Ilium, safe and hidden from my father.
So you think your father has tracked her down?
Precisely, Commander. My sources indicate he knows that she's on Ilium. I've tried to keep her hidden without impacting her life, but I'm out of options. He's too close. I need to relocate my sister's family before it's too late.
What do you need me to do?
My father is extremely persistent. I'd like to go to Ilium when Cerberus is moving the family to make sure none of his agents get too close. My contact's name is Lantea. She'll be waiting for us in the lounge near the Nurse Astra docking bay.
Okay. Got 2 Paragon points. Engineering. What you got to say?
Shepard, I need something to talk to you. I don't know.
I'm listening. What's the issue?
Something is wrong, Shepard. I feel wrong. Tense. I just want to kill something with my hands. More so than usual. Like it's not my choice. Like I just want to... I don't know. See? Why do that? What's wrong?
Need some painkillers, buddy?
Okier didn't imprint anything to help you figure this out?
I see pictures of old battles, voices of warlords. But this is a blood haze in my head. I want control. When we're moving, fighting, I focus. But here my blood screams, my plates itch, and even you are just noise. I'm tank-born. What is this?
Edie, anything in your files about Krogan diseases that could cause this?
Cerberus has a number of autopsies on file, but nothing on a living Krogan of this age and situation. Krogan are reluctant to share medical records.
My people were defeated by doctors and labs. They will never let stuff like that leave the homeworld to Chunga.
Joker can get us to the Krogan homeworld. I need everyone at their best.
Thank you, Shepard. I don't like this. Fury is my choice, not a sickness.
Okay. Speak to the clan leader. And then we got man. I can't, man. Wait, is he the leader? For what I said, I didn't have to kill him, so I'm pretty happy about that. If he is there.
I got thoughts like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop them. You know I have a history with Cerberus. You know how far back it goes?
I'll listen to anything you have to say, Jack.
Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base. They did experiments, drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some superbiotic. The doctors, the other kids, every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
You're absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility?
I was a kid, but I wasn't dumb. I know how to listen. It was Cerberus. Don't care how far down the chain it was. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, mess with someone's head enough, and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch. Fucking idiots.
I'm gonna talk to the elusive man, and he better have some answers.
He'll just deny everything. That's not what I'm after anyway. I found the coordinates in your files. I want to go to the Telton facility on Pragia where they tortured and drugged me. I want to go to the center of the place, myself. I want to deploy a fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
I'll set course for Pragia.
I owe you, Shepard.
Okay.
Here's you're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Come on, Kenneth. The commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
Actually, that sounds interesting.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
Remember, I'm your boss.
Nice
Go easy,
vibes
man.
from
Okay.
Roxy. You'll be easy on the rookie, right?
Of course, Commander. It's all friendly.
Yeah, right.
Goddamn, yeah, give me that money.
Be gentle on the rookie. I can't believe we fell for that.
It's so worth losing to see you take it down a notch.
Beat me at my own game. You're all right, Shepard.
I don't know. I like the Scottish accent. Okay, so I've taken care of everybody. I don't know. We'll probably do maybe one mission out, and then we'll try to do as many loyalty missions as we can. Kissimmee and Garrus, guard, and Jack. That's Ooh, my goodness. Yeah, let's go to Ilium. Let's try to recruit one more person. Then we might try to end video there. Try to get the assassin. Recharge 4 seconds. Armor.
Welcome to Nostastra, Commander Shepard. We've been instructed to waive all docking and administration fees for your visit. My name is Karina. If you need information about the area, it would be my pleasure to assist you.
Who instructed you to waive the fees?
The order came from Liara Tassoni, who paid all fees on your behalf. She also asked that I direct you to speak with her at your convenience. She's near the trading floor.
Thank you.
Again, welcome to our city, Commander. Please enjoy your stay.
Customs records indicated just a car named Samara is visiting this port, Shepard. Your former teammate, Liara Tassoni, may have more information. Her office overlooks the trading floor. You may wish to speak with her regarding the whereabouts of Thane Krios, the assassin on your dossier, as well.
We were always told that Ilium is one of the safest places in the galaxy, until you fell off the grid. Signed the wrong contract, joined up with the wrong company, or walked down the wrong alley, and it's as dangerous as anywhere else. Don't let this place fool you. It's no safer here than Omega.
Cell at 25.
Your Commander Shepard? I saw your... I guess you would say your aura. I'd recognize you anywhere. I was asked to give you a message if I saw you. It's from a friend you made on Novaria.
What message were you asked to give?
Shepard, we hide. We burrow. We build. But we know that you seek those who soured the songs of our mothers. When the time comes, our voice will join with yours, and our crescendo will burn the darkness clean. Thank you, Shepard. The Rachni will sing again,
you possess another Asari. You can't just take over people's minds like that.
Peace, Shepard. The Rachni Queen does not control my thoughts. That was merely the message I was asked to deliver. I encountered her on an uncharted world. She saved my life. More than that, she gave me a purpose. They are an amazing people, Shepard. The galaxy owes you a great debt for giving them a second chance.
Thank you for giving me that information. I'm glad my friend Naveria is doing well.
Be well, Commander Shepard. You will not see me again.
Okay.
Holy crap, Shepard! I thought you were dead. Shepard? The news said you were dead. What happened? No, wait, probably classified. Forget I asked. You just have to lie. It's been a couple of years. I'm Gianna Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs. You helped me nail Administrator Ananias.
Happy to help. What happened to Administrator Ananias?
He made the one mistake Novaria won't tolerate. He got caught taking their money. He's doing a few years in white-collar prison. More importantly, he won't work in the field again. Sit down. If I remember right, I owe you a beer. What brings you to Ilium? You know, that you can talk about.
You ever heard of the Collectors? They're attacking human colonies. I'm gonna stop them.
Damn, Shepard. For me, a tough job involves more paperwork. Hey, listen, I just remembered something. I've gotta go. Talk to you later. And don't forget to drink your beer.
Welcome. You look like someone who needs high-quality equipment. Feel free to look around. My store has the best tech and biotic equipment on Ilium.
Is everything here so expensive? I plan to drop a lot of credits today.
Really?
I'm outfitting a team for a dangerous mission. I need the best and I'm willing to pay for it. As long as you work with me.
Well, perhaps I could give you a preferred rate at the kiosk. Here, a small discount, and when I get special items in, you can take a look.
Do you have anything else? Anything not listed on your main merchandise kiosk?
Well, there is one thing. Very advanced design. Not publicly available yet.
That's because it's still in development on Novaria, and illegal for export. Hello, Hermia.
Parasini, you set me up. But this isn't Novaria. You don't have the authority to arrest me.
I don't care where you go to jail. I've got all the evidence I need to find you out of business.
Is that everything you needed?
Everything in there. You're a lifesaver, Shepard.
I need to go. I have to talk to my lawyer.
Talk fast, Hermia. When the fine hit, you won't be able to afford him. Ah, that was good. I've got to go file a few papers. Come by my table when you've got a minute.
Okay.
Hermia is going to be a very poor woman very shortly. Thanks for the help, Shepard. I love nailing a sorry. So ageless and superior. Then you get them and they squeal like schoolgirls.
It must be nice having a job that you really enjoy.
I wanted to be a cop or a CSEC, but my family had bills. I needed the money a corporate job brought in. Besides, in this job, you don't see things that make it hard to sleep at night. White-collar crime is nice and clean. Well, at least this time I didn't have to wear heels and a dress.
It's been a pleasure, Gianna.
You too, Shepard. See you around.
Like, what?
Hell with it. Mwah. Much better than an autograph. Take care of yourself, Shepard.
Good job, buddy. Deserve a pound on the back. Look at that. bypass? Melee damage. Squad bionics. Squad tech damage.
I need minimal heat increase. And speed. I have extremely high.
Vegetarian Trading Group has announced plans to sue the Citadel Council. The Vegetarians claim that slavery is an inextricable part of their caste system, and that was down 3 points, with representatives decrying the unwanted controversy.
We'll figure something out. Stop. It's okay. I'll think of something.
You said synthetic insights would buy me. You said it was an easy sale.
I assumed they would want an AI tech. Hello. Can I help you with something?
I need you to let that slave go. Now.
We prefer the term indentured servant. And I know that vegetarian slavers have made humans understandably prejudiced against slavery. Before you do anything hasty, know that this Quarian signed the agreement voluntarily, and her servitude contract is completely legal on Ilium. If you actually want to help the Quarian, convince the Synthetic Insights representative to purchase her contract.
I'll talk to the Synthetic Insights rep and see what I can do.
Really? Thank you. I'd appreciate that.
Indentured servant.
So then he says, oh, it's okay. Our amino acids are all different. So
Can I help you with something?
I know a slaver who'd like to sell you the service contract for a Quarian programmer.
Synthetic Insights has no interest in purchasing slave labor. We're under enough scrutiny from the Citadel without engaging in practices the Council disapproves of. To be frank, we're hardly hiring anyone. The Geth attack on the Citadel didn't engender much love for artificial intelligence.
But it sounds like Synthetic Insights is worried about its reputation. Hiring this Quarian would help.
Buying a slave helps our reputation. How exactly do you figure?
Purchase the contract, minus the fee for early emancipation, then free the Quarian and garnish wages for reimbursement.
Interesting. We look good for hiring a Quarian. We can say that we freed slaves out of the goodness of our hearts. All right, I'll run up a contract. The board might wet its pants, but we could use the good publicity. This Quarian had better be good, though.
You deserve somebody who respects you. Somebody who will treat you right.
Oh, I think I'm just going to stop dating for...
Excuse me, I'm waiting for someone. Excuse me, I'm waiting for someone.
Synthetic Insights just sent over the contract. I cannot thank you enough.
I'm happy to help.
Here, for your trouble. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll get this service contract transferred.
Thank you. I'll stay out of trouble this time.
Welcome to Eternity. I'm Athena, sorry matriarch and bartender. What can I get you?
You're an Asari matriarch? I thought matriarchs served as honored advisors.
Right. Which I do here at this bar. I know. Not what you'd expect. That nobody on Thessia wanted to listen to my wise counsel, so here I am. Dad was a Krogan who fought in the Rachni Wars. My mother fought in the Krogan rebellions. I've pretty much seen it all.
Thanks for telling me about
That's what I'm here for, babe. Get you anything else?
Just looking around.
Right. Don't eat the nuts in the Red Bulls. They're Victorians and Quarians. You'll get cramps.
I can taste hate in the air, but there's no fighting. It's like they don't want to. Is that right? Because it seems stupid. Fools and words to hide how they hide. Why are you simple? Kill the guy aiming at me. Here, there's no way to tell. Stupid.
Yeah, that is true. But we have rules for a reason. Until somebody messes up the system.
Anything flashier?
I want something that says,
Come to Genetic Paradise and come out here.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Liara will be pleased to see you.
You're Liara's assistant?
Yes, Liara relies upon me to acquire useful intelligence. I don't have her network of contacts, but supply her with supplemental data. It's really an honor to work with her.
I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander.
You feel so fake. I don't know why. Yes, it is a little work with her. You sound like a brown noser.
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have. I'll make it simple. Either you pay me, or I flay you alive with my mind. Shepard! Nixeris, hold my calls. Shepard. My sources said you were alive, but I never believed. It's very good to see you.
You have sources now?
A few. Sources, contacts, even a little hired muscle. I've been working as an information broker. It's paid the bills since you... well, for the past 2 years. And now you're back, gunning for the collectors with Cerberus.
That's not exactly public knowledge.
Neither is you being alive, Shepard. Information is my business now. And if you need information on finding people, I'm happy to help.
There's an Asari named Samara here on Ilium. Do you know where I can find her?
Samara. Yes. She arrived recently and registered with Tracking Officer Dara. You can find Dara at the transportation hub.
I'm looking for Thane Krios. He's supposed to be here on Ilium.
The assassin? Yes. He arrived here a few days ago. My sources tell me he may be targeting a corporate executive, Nisana Dantius. He contacted a woman named Serena. Serena has an office in the cargo transfer levels. Perhaps she can tell you where Krios is.
That was all just off the top of your head?
I'm a very good information broker, Shepard. The world of intrigue isn't that different from a dig site, except that the dead bodies still smell.
Oh wow, okay.
Thanks for the help. That's all I needed to know.
Of course. If there's anything else I can help you with, let me know.
What about you, Liara? I could use your help on this mission.
I can't, Shepard. I'm sorry. I have commitments here, things I need to take care of.
What kind of things do you need to take care of? Are you in trouble?
No trouble. But it's been a long 2 years. I had things to do while you were gone. I have debts to repay. Listen, if you want to help, I need someone with hacking expertise, someone I can trust. If you could disable security at key points around Ilium, you could get me information I need. That would help me a great deal.
If it'll help you, I'll take care of it.
When you hack one, a server will open somewhere nearby for a short time. You can download data from there, if you hurry. Thank you, Shepard. This may help me pay a great debt.
I'll talk to you later, Liara.
The council thought that Blasto, the first NR Spectre, would play by the rules. This one has forgotten whether its heat sink is over capacity. It wonders whether the criminal scum considers itself
Listen, I know that data is vital to the Kurosa family. Nisana Dantius didn't give us time to pack. I'm lucky I got out at all. The mercenaries were starting to shoot. If she lets us back in, I'll get it, I promise. If not, well, we'll just have to hope.
Yeah, her.
Serena?
Who wants to know?
Name Shepard. Liara Tassoni said you might have information on Thane Krios.
Tana, cover for me. Over here. Yeah, I know who Thane Krios is. I might have passed him some information, but I didn't hire him. What do you want to know?
help me find it?
I can tell you, but you won't stop him. When he contacted me, I checked up on him. The man never gives up on a job. I ran security for an Asana Dantius. Then I found out she was having people killed to cover up her dirty secrets. She fired me when I confronted her. Her loss. I might have been good enough to stop Thane from taking her down.
Just tell me where I can find Thane.
The Dantius Towers. Penthouse level of Tower 1. There's a second tower, still under construction. If Thane is smart, he'll go in from there.
I'll find him.
Not without some help. You don't just walk into the Dantius Towers, especially now.
Let me guess. You can help us out.
I can get you in, but you'll only get one shot. You'd better be ready.
I'm ready now.
That's what I like to hear. We'll go tonight as soon as the shift workers clear out of Tower 2.
I don't know, like, let's get a collector, gun to try. Like, I like the big gun, but it just has so much recoil, and it doesn't look like it does a lot of damage either.
Guarded and you'll find more resistance closer to the penthouse. So, this assassin, you planning to stop him?
I'm just here to make sure he survives.
There they are, the Dantius Towers. You'll have to get up to the second tower and cross the bridge to the penthouse. Her mercs will fight you every step, but it's your best chance.
We might find him before it goes that far.
Maybe. At least you'll know where he's headed.
Alright. Let's do this.
Hold on. Don't linger too long. They'll be here to greet you soon enough. Good luck, Shepard.
He's still alive.
I can't feel my legs. My chest is killing me.
Who did this to you? And why?
We're just night workers. Santa sent them after us. She sent the mechs to round us up, but we didn't hear. They just started shooting.
Someone's here to kill Asana. I need to find him.
I haven't seen anyone. But that explains. The mech said there was no time. Santa wanted us out of the way immediately. Then the dogs.
He's not going to make it if we don't help him.
I can't
That should ease the pain and keep you alive until help arrives.
Really? This guy? Why?
Take your time.
I think I'm better. Find the other workers. Help them.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you.
Let's get moving.
Is that the way to go? Or is this the way? Like, who happened to the collector's technology? Like, the gun seems okay, but
Put him down! Worthless.
damn.
This should slow.
Put him down! On the ground, now!
Alright, everything going smoothly. Let's get this guy. Too pull the trigger too fast.
Wait! Right on your ass.
We're a little exposed out here, especially if anyone's in that elevator.
We should get behind stuff.
Anthony, have a pleasant stay.
Oh my goodness. Alright, yeah, bypass.
Please, don't kill us. We'll go. We'll go. Hey, look. They're not eclipse. You're here to help us, right?
It's one reason I'm here. Come on out. It's safe enough.
Thank you. We are in your debt.
Maybe you can help me. I'm looking for someone, not a merc. He's on his own.
Well, whoever's sitting here.
When he found us, I thought we were dead, but he just closed the door and locked us in.
Locked you in. Sounds like our assassin was trying to keep them safe.
Assassin?
Here for Nasana, I bet. She's got it coming. You treat people like this, it always comes back to bite you in the ass.
I wouldn't stay here too long. Should be safe down on the lower floors.
I was just thinking the same thing. Let's go, everybody.
Thank you. And tell your assassin to aim for her head. Because she doesn't have a heart.
Get moving.
Jay. Alright, there might have to be some other stuff. It'd be great if I had like mines or something. Blue, blue, yep. 90, so it was right there. Oh, nope, nope. Nope. There we go. Like, how far am I to these guys?
Moving to cover. Right.
We're a little exposed out here, especially if anyone's in that elevator.
We should get behind stuff.
Bethany, have a pleasant day.
Fire! Boy. I should have used the sniper.
I haven't heard from teams 4 or 5. Don't worry, my team's always ready to go. I don't know where he is. Not yet. Don't worry about it. We don't need any reinforcements. I'll take care of it. It's under control. I'll go down there myself.
Turn around. Very slow.
Damn it.
Have you seen the assassin?
Why are you looking for him? You're not one of Nasana's mercs. Who are you?
Answer my questions and I'll let you go.
Look, pal. Even if I knew where he was, I wouldn't tell you.
Not the answer I was looking for.
I've got nothing more to say to you. If you shoot me, my team's right through there. They'll be all over you.
Is a little information really worth dying over? Is Nasana?
No. I suppose not. Okay, look. Last I heard, the assassin was down on the mezzanine. But the teams on the bridge think they might have spotted him. Nobody knows for sure.
Get out of here.
I'm going.
He else you want. Anybody else would have killed him.
Oh, that guy was talking about that family.
We've got reports of him on multiple levels. We think he's traveling through the ducts.
I'm not paying you to think. Just find him now.
There we go.
Are you guys all right in here?
Get back! Get back! I'll shoot!
Relax. Don't do anything you'll regret.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will. I said get back! I'll do it! Please, don't make me do it.
Hey, I'm not the bad guy here. What's your name?
I'm Talon. Don't come any closer.
Talon, I'm Commander Shepard. I don't work with the mercs and I don't want to hurt you. I'm here to help.
All right. Here. I don't feel so...
Talon! He's my brother. I just want to see if he's all right. Are you the ones who shot the merc?
It wasn't me. Your brother didn't do it?
No. Talon was standing here with me.
What happened exactly?
The merc found us and shouted at us to move. We panicked, and he shouted more. I thought he was going to kill us, then his head just exploded. Talon picked up the merc's gun, but we were too afraid to leave. Then you showed up.
A perfect headshot with no collateral damage. Very impressive.
There were still mercs up here. You should get to the lower levels.
No need to convince me. Talon, come on, get up.
Can we go home now?
Yeah, we're getting out of here. Thank you.
Alright, there we go. Ooh! I was just looking, scouring. Oh my goodness, I hate it. It's like, it gives me 4, and then that does equal up to 5. I get another one. But, I just want 5 digits.
I'm afraid your men aren't able to respond, Miss Sana.
Engaging hostiles! Force casualty. Weakening their... Heavy!
Thank you. Get that. Refine element 0.
I'll put them down. I'll put them down.
This should come in handy.
Oh, 5 digits. Ooh. There we go. There. Ooh, I was like, ooh. I tried to get the one above, but it was another one below. You're too close.
Right on your ass.
Firing a high-impact shot! Firing a high-impact shot!
On the ground, now!
What the hell am I paying you for?
Mistake.
I'm sending in reinforcements.
This'll bring them down. I lost shields, weakening their integrity. Weakening their integrity.
Custom shot ready.
Die. Let's finish this.
Ah! There's be something over here. Why did it even have this? It had nothing.
Wait. Before you kill me, just tell me who hired you.
I'm not an assassin, Asana, but I am looking for one.
You break in here and decimate my security just to find the person who's here to kill me. What are you playing at, Shepard? What?
I heard something.
Damn it. Check the other entrances. You, stay put. When I'm finished dealing with this nuisance, you and I are going to...
Hey, he was smooth with it.
Impressive. You certainly know how to make an entrance.
was hoping to talk to you.
I apologize, but prayers for the wicked must not be forsaken.
Do you really think she deserves it?
Not for her, for me. The measure of an individual can be difficult to discern by actions alone. Take you, for instance. All this destruction, chaos. I was curious to see how far you'd go to find me. Well, here I am.
I do want to talk to you, but how did you know I was here?
Gunfire and explosions. I prefer to work quietly. If I have to fight through guards, I made a mistake. I rarely make mistakes. You disrupted my plan, but your distraction eventually proved valuable.
You used me, so you could kill her.
I needed a diversion. You needed to speak with me. You certainly fulfilled your end of the bargain. What would you like to discuss?
Someone's been abducting entire human colonies. We're going to stop them. We already know the culprits. A race called the Collectors.
I've heard of them. Attacking the Collectors would require passing through the Omega-4 relay. No ship has ever returned from doing so.
They told me it was impossible to get to Ilos, too.
A fair point. You built a career on performing the impossible. This was to be my last job. I'm dying. Low survival odds don't concern me. The abduction of your colonists does.
I hadn't heard that. Is there anything I can do?
Giving me this opportunity is enough. The universe is a dark place. I'm trying to make it brighter before I die. Many innocents died today. I wasn't fast enough and they suffered. I must atone that. I will work for you, Shepard. No charge.
Alright. I got two? I got 2 levels for that. I got the Viper and all that. Okay, yes.
I've heard impressive stories, Krios. Sounds like you'll be an asset to the team. That is, if you're comfortable having an assassin watch your back.
I've accepted a contract. My arm is Shepard's.
Don't know about you, but I'm loyal to more than my next paycheck.
Obviously, he is too. He's doing this mission gratis. What's your concern?
I don't like mercenaries. An assassin is just a precise mercenary.
An assassin is a weapon. The weapon doesn't choose to kill. The one who wields it does. Where shall I put my things? I prefer someplace dry if anything is available.
The area near the life support plant on the crew deck tends to be slightly more air than the rest of the ship.
Ah, an AI. My thanks.
He seems quite civil.
We need all the help we can get. He's not what I expected of an assassin. He may surprise you.
Yeah, and he may not.
A two-way joke. But let's upgrade. I think I should still have enough. Like, okay. Yep. So I don't think I've been using a submachine gun. Have I been using the submachine gun? Pistols. Jail capabilities. Emergency shields.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
had me so worried when you were trapped on the collector ship. Thank goodness for Edie.
The Normandy crew delivered, including you.
You're too kind. We were there to help, but Edie gets the credit this time. The elusive men made sure Edie was installed for this mission. Now I see why. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Okay. With that, we're gonna end it there. I hope everybody enjoyed. I hope to see you guys next video. Love you. Take care. So make sure to subscribe to this channel. Love you. Take care. Peace.